Welcome, and thank you for listening to today's episode of Medical Device Global Market Access by Pure Global. The host here. Today, we are turning our focus to a significant regulatory update in one of Latin America's largest medical device markets, Mexico. The country's health authority, COFEPRIS, has officially published the final version of its new medical device labeling standard, NOM-137-SSA1-2025. This new regulation represents the most comprehensive update to Mexico's labeling requirements in over a decade and will have a direct impact on any manufacturer currently selling or planning to sell medical devices in the country. The previous standard, which dates back to 2008, has long been the benchmark for labeling compliance in Mexico. However, as medical technology and global regulatory expectations have evolved, COFEPRIS recognized the need for a modernized framework. The new NOM-137-SSA1-2025, which was officially published on May 19, 2026, aims to align Mexico's requirements more closely with international best practices, enhancing patient safety and providing greater clarity for both users and healthcare professionals. This isn't just a minor revision. It introduces new definitions, mandates additional information on labels, and sets a clear timeline for compliance that all manufacturers must adhere to. So, what exactly has changed? First, the standard introduces several new and revised definitions that have practical implications. For example, it provides updated definitions for component and single-use device. These clarifications are crucial as they can affect how a device is categorized and what specific labeling rules apply. Understanding these nuances is the first step in ensuring your product's labeling is fully compliant. More significantly, the new standard mandates the inclusion of several key pieces of information directly on the product labeling. Manufacturers will now be required to explicitly state the device's intended use, its manufacturing date, and its catalog number. Previously, some of this information might have been located solely within the instructions for use, or IFU, but the new rule requires it to be more readily accessible on the label itself. This change is intended to improve traceability and ensure that critical information is available at a glance. These new requirements apply to all medical devices, regardless of their classification, that are sold in the Mexican market. This includes everything from simple instruments to complex active implantable devices. COFEPRIS has established a clear transition period. The mandatory compliance date for NOM-137-SSA1-2025 is May 14, 2027. This gives manufacturers a one-year window from the publication date to review, update, and implement changes to their labeling and instructions for use. While a year may seem like a reasonable amount of time, the process of redesigning labels, updating technical documentation, managing supply chains, and obtaining any necessary approvals can be complex and time-consuming. Any product placed on the market after this date must meet the new standard, or it will face non-compliance, which could lead to market access delays or removal. Given this firm deadline, it is critical for regulatory, quality, and market access teams to act now. We recommend several immediate practical steps. First, conduct a thorough gap analysis of your current labeling against the full text of NOM-137-SSA1-2025. Identify every single discrepancy, from missing information like the catalog number to revised definitions that might impact your device. Second, update your internal quality management system procedures. Your document control, labeling design, and review processes must be revised to reflect the new Mexican requirements. This ensures that all future products and labeling revisions will be compliant by default. Third, coordinate with your entire supply chain, including manufacturing sites, distributors, and importers. You need a clear plan for managing existing inventory with old labels and phasing in the newly compliant products to avoid any disruption in the market leading up to the May 2027 deadline. Finally, begin the physical redesign of your labels and IFUs immediately. This process often involves multiple departments, including marketing, engineering, and regulatory affairs, so starting early is key to meeting the deadline without a last-minute rush. Navigating these changes can be challenging, especially when managing multiple global markets. If you need assistance with your transition to Mexico's new labeling standard or any other aspect of global market access, we invite you to check out Pure Global. Our team of local experts, supported by advanced AI tools, can help streamline your regulatory submissions and ensure compliance. For more resources, please check the description of this episode for links to our free AI tools and regulatory database. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.